Now we are about to see the story The Adventures of Tutu by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is an Indian author. He was born on 19 May 1934. Now he was 86 years old and he lives in Missouri. He deserves many of the awards such as Sahitya Academy Award, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Lifetime Achievement Award. You might have read some of Ruskin Bond's stories, and even we have studied some of his stories in detail, as they are prescribed in our lower classes. Do you remember the banyan tree story? Yeah, sitting on a banyan tree, the author would see a cobra and mongoose fight. He would be a friend with squirrel. Yes, just like that story, Ruskin Bond has written many of the stories as if like he was a small boy and the life how he spends in his grandparents' house along with his grandfather and grandmother. Yeah, that might be his past memories. Because at 6, when Ruskin Bond was 6 years old, he along with his mother spend their complete life in their maternal home. That means grandparents' house, which was at Dehradun. And after that, Ruskin Bond stayed in boarding schools and he studied there. Whenever he had some holidays, he might have come to his grandparents' house and he might have spent his holidays there. Do you remember the one another very interesting story? The tiger in the house? Yeah, grandfather would find a tiger cub Timothy in the forest. He would grow up the tiger, and when it grew much big, they would leave it in the zoo. Do you remember the tiger when it was growing in the house? It would have some companions. Do you remember the Toto, the monkey? Yes, it would used to pull the tiger's tail and it would climb curtain. It would have fun along with tiger. Yeah, about the same Toto only we are going to see in this particular story. The complete story is going to narrate the humorous as well as the naughty activities of Toto. The story starts from the scene how Toto enters into the house. Grandfather, he bought Toto from a donga driver. Donga is nothing but a vehicle which is drawn by horse. It is a two-wheeled vehicle. You could see in the picture. When grandfather at first saw the monkey, it was tied up in the trough by the donga driver. Trough is nothing but, as you see in the picture, a long container. In this only cow or some other animals would be fed by. Food, water would be provided in this feeding trough. As the monkey was tied up in the feeding trough, grandfather wanted to get freedom for the monkey. He wanted to buy the monkey and he wanted to add the monkey to his private zoo. Already in home, grandfather has different animals rabbits, tiger, goat, tortoise, and many more. He wanted the monkey also in his zoo. That monkey looked so pretty. It had very bright eyes. His eyes itself showed that it was a much mischievous animal. And he had a good eyebrow, white teeth, hands, and it looked much dried up one, and a tail. The tail only served as the third hand for Toto. With the tail, it can hang from a branch, and whenever it wanted some food, it can immediately take that and whatever may be out of his reach. Just like a hand, it used the tail. Grandmother was irritated whenever grandfather brought home some of the new birds or animals. So at first, grandfather decided to hide Toto. When grandmother was in a good mood, he wanted to say about Toto, then he would add Toto in his zoo. Author Ruskin Bond, as well as his grandfather, both took Toto to Ruskin Bond's room. There, he had a closet. Ruskin Bond had a closet. In the closet, he kept Toto and he tied Toto in a peg. A nail or some hanger would be attached on the wall. That's only peg. He tied Toto to the peg. After a few hours, both grandfather and Ruskin Bond came back to release Toto. At that time, they could see Toto had taken out most of the wallpaper which were pasted on the wall, so that on the wall naked brick and plaster is visible. Plaster is nothing but cement, sand, and water would be mixed together to bind a brick as a wall, and that's only plaster. As he had torn the wallpaper, now brick and plaster is visible. The peg in which Toto was tied was also out of his jacket, so that there would be a hole there. Peg might have came out of that. And author's school blazer, it was torn into many of the pieces. Ruskin Bond was little bit bothered. What would grandmother say? As the school blazer was torn, wallpaper was also torn. But grandfather didn't worry about this. He considered Toto as much clever animal, and he was pleased that Toto was very active and enthusiastic. They also considered that if they were a little bit late, probably Toto might have tied all the torn up pieces together as a rope and he would have escaped from the house through the window. After this incident, too, grandfather didn't utter even a single word about Toto to grandmother. Now, Toto was shifted to a big cage in the servants' quarters. Already there, many of grandfather's animals lived. Some of them are a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a squirrel, as well as a pet goat. That particular day's night, Toto didn't allow any of the animals to sleep. The next morning, grandfather had a plan to go to Shahranpur to collect his pension. So he decided to take Toto also along with him. In that trip, Ruskin Bone didn't accompany them, but when they came back, grandfather narrated all the mischievous activities of Toto to Ruskin Bond. A big black canvas bag was taken for Toto. Toto was put inside with some straw at the bottom. It would become so soft for Toto. The bag was closed so that Toto could not come out. Even his hands wouldn't come out through that opening. Such a strong canvas bag it was. As it was strong, he couldn't even bite and come out of the bag. But Toto was not quite inside the bag. He continuously tried to jump out of the bag, so that at times bag fell down and started to roll. Some of the times it just jumped into the air. When Toto tried to jump out, probably the bag might have missed from grandfather's hand and it might have jumped down. Whenever it was rolling on the floor and whenever it was coming down, The people, those who are around, they started to look at this with much astonishment. Even though Toto made much effort to come out of the bag, it couldn't. It remained inside the bag till grandfather reached Shahjahanpur. But in Shahjahanpur, when grandfather was producing his ticket to the railway checking person, immediately Toto poked his head out of the bag and he gave a wide grin, a big smile to the ticket collector. The ticket collector was shocked for a moment because immediately a creature inside the bag came out. So he might have shocked for a moment. Then the next minute he wanted the fare for Toto too, and he mistook Toto as a dog, and he told that surely grandfather had to get ticket for his dog. Grandfather tried to explain that it was not a dog, but the ticket collector was not ready to heed anything, so that at last grandfather paid 3 rupees for Toto as fare. As grandfather was little bit annoyed because the ticket collector was not ready to accept that it was a monkey. So in irritation temper, grandfather took a tortoise out of his bag and he showed it to ticket collector and asked whether he should get ticket for that animal too. Ticket collector looked at the tortoise so closely, then he poked his finger and the tortoise didn't do any of the movement. So at last the ticket collector told no need to get any ticket for that animal because that particular animal was not a dog, he told. Then one day grandfather revealed about Toto's presence to grandmother. Grandmother too accepted that. Then Toto was given a little bit comfortable place in the stable where their family donkey lived. That family donkey's name is Nana. That particular day's night, grandfather wanted to check whether Toto was comfortable in the stable along with Nana. But to his surprise, when he entered into the stable, he could see the donkey was pulling pulling its halter. Halter, you could have seen horses and donkeys tied a rope or some strap so that it would be comfortable for the rider to hold. Or at times there would be a very long rope for the animal to be tied on the peg or something. And now that donkey was pulling its halter and it was trying to keep that animal's head away from that particular place. Grandfather couldn't understand why the animal was behaving in a much peculiar way, so that he went so close to the donkey and he gave a nice slap at the back of the donkey, and the donkey jerked back. When it jerked back only, grandfather could see that along with the donkey, the Toto was also dragging, and he could see Toto was strongly biting Nana's ears. So just imagine how painful it would be for the donkey. It was strongly biting, so that when a beat was given to the donkey, along with the donkey, the monkey too came. So it was completely giving its force only on the ears. From that incident onwards, Toto and Nana never became friends. They both couldn't become friends. During winter season, the much entertainment of Toto was the bath. A large bowl of warm water would be given by grandmother for Toto to take bath. He would first of all cunningly test the temperature of the water. He would first insert only one hand inside the water. Then gradually he will step one leg into the water. Then he would put the another foot also inside the water. Then he will slowly start to sit inside the water so that water can come up to his neck. When he feels comfortable inside the water, he would take soap and he would start to rub soap all around his body, hands, feet, everywhere else. When the hotness of water has gone, when the water became cool, he would immediately jump out of the water and he would run into the kitchen to get some warmth and he can dry himself. When it was checking water or when it was taking bath, if anyone starts to laugh at Toto, it would feel hurt so that it won't take bath on that particular day. One day, Toto entered into the kitchen. At that time, in kettle for tea, hot water was kept for boiling. Toto, he tried to do some mischievous activity with that. At first, it removed the lid. Then it found that the water was warm, so that immediately he get into the kettle. At first, it was a little bit warm, so that monkey enjoyed it. As time goes up, the water began to boil, so that Toto couldn't tolerate the heat. Immediately he tried to came out. When he tried to jump out, it was much cold outside as it is winter. So that again it started to sit inside the kettle itself. In kettle, the water was boiling. So again it jumped out. And again it was cold, so that it started to settle inside. He continued this activity for many times. And grandmother arrived at that particular place and immediately she just pulled the monkey out of the kettle. At first it was a little bit a tedious activity for her because it is a small kettle. Monkey, it has comfortably went inside, so she had to try hard to pull it out. She did that. If she didn't come there and if she didn't save the monkey on that particular day, probably monkey would have boiled in that water itself. It would have boiled and died in kettle. As days move, Toto's naughtiness also grows more. It started to tear most of the things apart, and whenever Ruskin Bond's aunt came home, it would hold the aunt's dress tightly so that at last it would make a hole in aunt's dress. One day at lunchtime, Gulab was prepared by grandmother and it was served on dining table. And the complete family might be busy somewhere else. When they entered the dining room to take the food, they could see Toto was sitting there and started to eat rice. Already it was stuffing itself with rice. Grandmother was much angry, so that she started to scream. Toto immediately threw a plate at her, and Anne tried to go forward and prevent Toto. At that time, immediately it took a glass of water and it poured the glass of water on Anne's face. When grandfather arrived there, Toto immediately picked up a plate full of pulao and immediately it escaped through the window. And it sat on the branches of the jackfruit tree and it started to eat the pulao slowly, little by little. It enjoyed thoroughly. It ate slowly and it was very cautious that it had to completely empty the dish. And when it finished the dish, just to irritate grandmother, it left the plate from the top of the branch to down, so that the plate broke into many pieces. Hearing that sound, the monkey was so happy and it too shouted in joy. After many of the incidents, grandfather and other family members understood that Toto was not a correct animal to be kept in their private zoo, because in the story we have seen that it did a lot of naughty activities. It has torn wallpaper, author school blazer, and it was not at all friendly to any of the animals. It hurt animals, and it did much expense to grandfather when it was taken out. Not only wallpapers, it has torn many of the things, as well as it has broken many of the things, so that they decided Toto was not the correct animal to be kept at home. So grandfather searched the donga driver back. At first, when grandfather bought from the donga driver, he paid 5 rupees for the monkey and he bought the monkey. But at last, when grandfather gave back monkey to donga driver, he was ready to take back only for 3 rupees. So the loss of 2 rupees he sold back. Not only that 2 rupees, because of break